still behind this whole entire internally screaming.
Me too. Hi guys. I bought a brand new mic. It's pretty. It doesn't work.
We're not sure about how to even troubleshoot it, how to figure out what's going on, other than just letting it do its thing. See, now we sound so far away. Because it's that mic right there.
What was really bad was for a second it was picking up both mics, even though I turned the other one off.
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's still on.
I keep pushing this one. See, we're doubling up. I don't like that. It makes me very irritable. Guys, I'm very sorry for this. It really wasn't our plan to fight with our microphone tonight. Done. Okay. And now I'm gonna properties and 6 and
Now we're back to the rock band.
back to the rock band mic.
Hello, little rock band mic. Although it's still muted, so they can't hear us anyways.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh.
I opened this is a different mixer.
Okay, then what? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, current mic. We don't like the rock band mic. It's a sad mic and it needs to die in a fire, but it has served us well this far, so we will just continue to do what we need to do with it. We don't like the rock band. There. Now hopefully that moved everything up to where you guys can hear us.
Even when we do mumble and mutter.
Even when we do mumble and mutter. Guys, so it's Mort and I. Hi. It has been a week. It has been a week. Jesus, I have to hear myself. No, where is the guy? Kill it. Kill it with fire.
I mean, not with fire, but yeah.
Kill it with fire. So we're here. Not quite sure how or why, but we are here. Nothing's working. Everything's broken. Universe hates me. I bumped the microphone.
Come on, let's go under all the other cords. Cable management. Otherwise, we got people like Lunch and this guy who are both like, cable management, why?
Well, I'm the one doing the cable management screw up, so I'll let myself go. FG. So Mort and I have had an interesting week, and it will translate next week at least. Next week we have a... I'm going to hit Mort in about a minute.
I ran out of breath, you're fine.
Next week we will have a special guest, so you need to come by and watch that, because it'll be cool.
Besides, you need to let the special guest feel welcomed.
Yeah. He approached me saying that he really enjoyed what we're doing, and he wants to try it, so...
Just here's hoping he's not a flop.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I think everything else is kind of on the down low right now. There's still shuffling happening in the world of Argent leftovers. And hopefully we will be fixing most of it. There's going to be some transition time, guys.
Between a new microphone and trying to make sure that everything that we have is gone to a nice feng shui.
Growing pains. Channel growing pains. But we'll fix it.
Right.
We got it. It'll be fine.
That's what we have to do, though. We just got to deal with the fact that...
I turned the lights up.
One of the lights being brighter wasn't bad. Which one, though? Your light, how about that? Your light.
This one?
Yeah. Seems to be okay.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that for now.
For now.
I was trying all kinds of neat things today, and was going to get neat things going, and we're not getting the audio from the game. I'll fix that.
That's right. Hello, you wonderful people. That seems to be Buzz. That's all I can read.
It is a buzz. It's a buzz right there.
Well, yeah, I wasn't staring over there. I was staring over at the tiny, indescribable text.
Yeah, the tiny text. So, yeah.
The tiny ass text where I'm like,
I owe Buzz an apology, though. I really do owe Buzz an apology.
Yeah, you do.
Because I literally was sitting here. Monday night, I was sitting and just relaxing and kind of chilling out. And I had a long day at work. My on-call week was absolutely bananas this week.
Can I ask you, like, real quick?
Ah.
You have to move that. I can't read beyond it.
What's that?
The microphone arm.
Oh, yeah.
I can't read beyond it.
Sure you can.
No, my eyes are, like, doubling up.
Oh, no, I absolutely
they're
know.
doubling all the words right now. So I'm staring at the words going, wait,
Are there words?
No, there are words. They're just, there's like 2 sets of words of the same thing. And it's like, no,
Okay,
trying to make 2 words work, or 2 eyes work together to make words happen. It didn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So, I will get the microphone fixed this week.
We're going to
It's
try
kind of irritating because I don't know what the hell is wrong with it.
Lost me!
Hey, Lasme. What up, yo?
So good to see you back over here.
Been a while. Yeah, he was here the other, 2 weeks ago when Buzz and I were playing Paladins.
Ah,
He
okay.
popped in, he was like, why aren't you playing Apex? And I was like, I'm totally going to do it. And then I totally never did it.
You totally never did it.
Because, like I said, this week has been absolute balls with on-call work. I left work about an hour late on Monday. Real life is more important. I would say that except for the fact that it was just totally a space on my
Hey,
part.
thanks, Lasme.
Oh, thank you. Hers is better. It has a bullet hole.
What? No, that's a spider.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's a
I'm
spider.
old and have no good. Can't see shit.
I bought this shirt probably the better part of 10 years ago in the children's section at Walmart.
Ah. Mine is from the Loot Anime Crate. Not sponsored. I really wish we were. Maybe I'd get a microphone that works.
Or, maybe that would also help us when we're being retarded. Because I feel like we're the idiots here. Like, there's just something we're not doing.
Well, think about it. Last week it cut out too. Because Buzz was like, hey, dude, your audio went away.
Yeah.
And then we did fine on... Do we want to tell them what you're doing now on the side?
We can.
With no details.
No real details, just we can give them the highlights, I guess.
This last week there is a
There's a website.
There's a visual novel writing contest that happens. If you know writers, it's called NaNoWriMo for them, where they basically write an entire novel or novella in a month. So this is the visual novel version of that, where they write and produce a visual novel in 1 month. And they put out a casting call for voice actors, and...
Which we saw at the last minute.
We did. I saw it on Friday, and it was due on Saturday. Yeah. So we got together on Saturday, and we sat down, and I failed. But the lovely Mort here will be voicing a character in that upcoming visual novel for actual, people who actually make, things.
Yay.
So
Last me 5 a.m. here.
5 a.m. That's when I got up to go to work today.
Well, thanks for staying up and chatting with us, Lasme.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. I love all my viewers. I love everybody. Well, not everybody. I've had a really unpleasant. So yeah, channel news. Mort got a pretty cool little gig to go do.
Yeah.
And do not be surprised that when it comes out and they put it up and give us the clearance for it, we will splash their name everywhere, and you will go and do the thing with the Mort.
And everything will be bananas.
It will. because everybody loves Mort. I didn't get it. Now the thing was, honestly, there were like three different female parts.
Yeah,
two of which he tried out for.
Yeah, I went for 2 out of 3. He only had 1 part.
Yeah, there was only 1 male part.
That was it. He had just 1 chance, and that was all he had.
Right.
So
apparently, I screwed that 1 chance up, but it's fine. I told her yesterday. We had a meeting yesterday, and I told her, I said, "Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. I got that whole man. Why didn't I get chosen? But I am so fucking stoked that Mort got this. She had good news twice in 1 week.
Within a week span, yeah.
Yeah, she's having a great week." So everything notwithstanding, Mort did a wonderful job on the auditions, and hopefully that will get out soon, and we will be able to plug it for them, and so that you guys can listen to Mort even more than you already do.
Thanks, Buzz.
So, that said, let me do a quick hello here to Banana Nana Nana Nan, Amanda Root, Last Me Anota, and Tade. Buzz, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to let everybody else know that we're going to move Monday Night Paladins, as long as it's okay with you, Buzz, and let me know, back 2 hours. That gives me enough time to get home, get washed up, get changed, get everything set up. But it doesn't put Buzz at such a disadvantage, because Buzz is trying to play at 2 o'clock in the morning when we play at 8:30.
Yeah.
And that's kind of ridiculous. So I looked at it. I wiggled some stuff around. We'll be able to start at 6:30 p.m. and go for however long 2 matches take us. I will get back to streaming Apex this week. By the way, this week I am off of work.
It's vacation.
I'm taking my first vacation in 5 years.
Vacation, yo!
So I'm going to be sitting around probably making some videos, not streaming. I have at least one thing I want to try to do this week. Nothing set up for sure. I do want to make an Apex video of just how bad I am at that game. I'm terrible. What else? At the moment...
Buzz likes your idea, by the way. So there we go.
Good deal.
Good deal. Now it'll show up everywhere out for both of you.
I will put a notification on my phone so that I have it and it beeps at me and says, "Hey, stupid, you're supposed to be on stream."
It might even say, "Hey, stupid, you're supposed to be on stream."
It literally will say that. That's what I say. No, seriously, I was sitting here and I was talking to my wife, and DOA 6 came out this week. So I was sitting there watching that boot up and everything, it was installing and all that. And so I kind of slumped down in my seat and I looked over, and I just happened to look down at the time, which is the cable box is right under my TV, and I went, "It's 9:45. Okay." And then I got on my computer to do my Japanese lessons Tuesday night, and Buzz is like, he had left a message on Skype, which I never have Skype open unless I'm actively using it. And he left a message, he's like, "So, no paladins tonight, huh?" And I'm like,
Hello, Lucy.
Musy!
Oh.
Hi, Musy!
You know Musy.
I know Musy. Musy is my buddy.
Your buddy.
Musy is my doll buddy. She does dolls. And she does really pretty ones. You would love her doll collection. Musy. I met Musy when I was playing World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Musy was one of my pocket healers.
Oh.
And that's why I use the name Musy, because, I know her real name, but I always say Musy because it's like Shorty.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see your Skype message, Buzz, and I am terribly sorry that I wasn't there because I'm stupid.
Well, thanks for joining us, Musy.
Yes, thank you. She must have had some time where she could do it.
Right?
She probably cleaned the house. She cleaned her house. I saw her office. She's got an office where her and her SO play games and stuff, and I want her office because, A, her side is very, very clean, and B, it's like a space that isn't the living room.
Yeah.
Although, if I take my computer out of the living room, let's be honest, my family will never see me again. They would just be like, "Dad." But anyway.
Looking under every rock, every shoe. "Dad, where'd you go?"
Yes, Last Me, it is her first and my first audition for a voice acting job. So, It was our first gate out of the box. It was so funny because when y'all guys see her on stream, she's so relaxed. She's so ready to go.
Animated even.
She's animated. She does her thing. I put her in front of that mic for the audition. And I was like, okay, just press record, you know, because my mic. I've got to.
Exactly.
Push
His
all the buttons.
mouse, his mic, his everything. And I was going to be judged. And
Yeah, she couldn't talk.
it
took her like 5 minutes to psych herself up to talk on the microphone.
And then I recorded at least 20 times for each character going, no, I don't like that. I don't like that either. That one sucked. How's about this one? No, it didn't sound good. Damn it!
My first suggestion was get a good mic. That works. Because my new mic isn't working. He says he's thinking of live streaming, singing, and poetry, is hoping for some tips. Honestly, first of all, we use OBS.
Yeah.
Streamlabs OBS. Not straight OBS to stream. I use Streamlabs OBS because it's a lot better put together. It's plug and play.
Even my clown friend goes through OBS. He used to do streams through Facebook, which if you guys follow Creeps, awesome. If you don't, that's the friend I'm talking about. Creeps is I like his character. He's a very good. I like his clown character all in all. But that's the thing. He knows I stream. He was in the back of his head. So then every once in a while, or like the last time I saw him, a couple times before last, he was like, "Hey, do you use OBS?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Well, we use a version of OBS. A company called Streamlabs actually created a wrapper around the normal OBS. Normal OBS can be kind of hard to use. It's a bitch to set up. Streamlabs is like plug and play, boop, 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 done. I had no problem setting it up when I used it. Yes, you should.
Right? Oh, I would so watch that.
Musi has the dolls. She would be great. And she also plays games. So, she obviously, you know.
I'm just excited primarily for the dolls. Like, no offense to you or your personality. You had me at dolls.
You know what? I ought to just... there is a way that I can set up the channel in OBS and everything to allow other people to broadcast through our channel.
Yeah.
I just make it a big multi-channel thing where everybody can broadcast through us and we can all just share in the fun.
Yeah.
That way, people are streaming when I'm at work.
Right.
But yeah, you should. You should stream some doll stuff. I would promote it heavily. Right? She's got some really, really neat looking. There are a couple of her dolls that kind of creep me out, but primarily, they're really good looking dolls.
I mean, to be mildly fair, we were waiting for them to get back.
Yes, well, we were waiting for our stuff to, start working because our microphone is just...
Like I said, not just that, just again, they were going to come back. Last thing we needed was just, mid-serious moment.
Stop it!
Oh,
that's one of hers. I'm showing her one. I'm showing her your profile, the doll that's on your profile. Also, she's an amazing artist.
But I love dolls.
That's
I collect
her kitty.
dolls.
That's her kitty. He's a sweetheart.
I only have one cat, but I collect dolls.
Look at that. Yeah, but she's got a cat named Cinder who is amazing. See? That's the one she's using for her profile.
I love it.
I hadn't seen that one. The one in the black dress.
That's brown.
Nala Cinco. The one in the Nala Cinco dress.
It's adorable.
It's the little rabbit thing. I don't know what to call it.
It doesn't even need eyes. It's so cute.
So, anyway. So we do have Mort that's going to be having some more awesomeness. Yes, please. Send me a text whenever you set up, and I will promote it off the channel. And
I'll also be over here tomorrow anyway, so
yeah. And cool. So now that we've got all that out of the way, and I'm very sorry again. Last week I said we were going to start being on schedule.
No, not that one.
No, not the Sold Out Shiva. If you're talking about the one in the dress, I'll link you the pic later. I'll get it out.
Hip high slip. There's a huge, I almost want to call it an English rose on her hip. and this went from memory here. She's got a mild corset look, and again,
They definitely
memory.
apparently gave us 2.
Oh,
Extras!
the microphone ain't working.
Oh.
It stopped.
It will have to be Sunday.
There is a...
Okay.
The cord for the printer's on.
Well,
the
then I
bed,
could also just come over
'cause
Sunday.
I tried swapping that over.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Last Me!
So... Yes, she did amazing. I mean, we got to, I got to play with audio effects, which makes me, I mean, even though I didn't get the thing, I got to play with the audio, so I had fun with that to try to get it all normalized and stuff.
But still, guys, I also struggle with anxiety, which a lot of people apparently struggle with too.
Yes.
I stared at the microphone for 5 minutes going, they're gonna judge me. They're gonna judge me so hard. And it's not just the people who are listening to my voice, it was the people on the couch who weren't even paying attention to me. They were still gonna judge me anyways, especially the guy who's been in radio for God knows how long.
My thing was, I was standing over here trying to keep everything quiet, trying to keep the boy shut up so that she could do this, and apparently that's off-putting. So next time I'm going to have to shove her in a closet. No, seriously, that's what we're doing. We're shoving her in a closet when she records her lines.
It's not just that, it's also to pick me up. Apparently my voice is difficult at times.
Well, no, okay, so...
You're gonna admit this.
So we're sitting there recording, and she's like listening to it in the headphones, and she's like, it keeps fading out. It keeps cutting off. And it did. So she'd start her lines, and then when she got a little quieter, it would just cut out, completely cut off. And I'm like...
Which, by the way, it called for. It needed me to...
Yeah, she needed to quiet down.
Every once in a while, because that was the line itself.
So she's got the mic, like, right here, and I'm trying to turn up the gain, and I'm working with all this tricks, and it's just cutting off. And so I was like, what? So I checked the program that we're using to record, which is Audacity, and I was using the headset mic instead of the microphone.
And that headset mic was also rolled up into the headset.
The mic was in the headset, and it was sitting on her head, so it could only pick up a little bit of what she was saying. So I'm a moron, and she had to re-record her lines because I'm a moron. Luckily, the good mic actually worked. I just really wish I could get it working tonight because I wanted to use it instead of the Rock Band mic.
Right.
So once I get it figured out, I think it may be just a problem with either the cabling or just something with the mic or something.
Cabling, or there's like a pecking order in the computer system itself. Where it's not picking it up because it's not part of the pecking order. Once
I get it figured out, we will have the new mic. The new mic sounds great. For those of y'all that weren't here last me, you missed it. The mic is working great. We got new lights. We got a new mic. I'm actually trying to figure out how to use my camcorder as a recorder.
That way we can actually see ourselves a little bit better. And
we're not like potato quality.
Yeah. Because we're not potatoes.
She looks really good in high def. You gotta look at this in high def. I'm gonna make you.
Maybe that's why it's not working. Don't you break cameras?
I do break cameras. With my face. I also scare small children with my face. Soundproof room's made a old cardboard egg cut. Actually, what was funny about that, Buzz, was when we were trying to figure out why she was cutting out, I put a sound capture behind it. By basically taking... I took the egg crate out of a gun case and cupped it behind the microphone so that there was egg crate to create the backing for it. It worked.
Legit. This did happen. Hashtag fact.
Yep. I gotta get when we're recording your lines, I'm gonna make a behind the scenes video, and then we're just gonna chop it up and put it on the site. We're not gonna live stream it or anything. I'm just gonna do so that we can't, we're not breaking any NDAs that you have with the guy or anything like that. Even if he doesn't have an NDA, I don't like putting their stuff out there.
It's not just that. I feel like it would be very unprofessional to ruin everything about it.
Yeah, but definitely a bloopers video would be great for our channel.
Especially if I actually am in your closet, just sitting there in the closet. Oh, hey guys! In between recording sessions, this is my setup.
We're actually trying to decide it's not a case of will she be in the closet. It's which closet is she gonna be in? Because I have like that one, and I have the one in there, and then the kids have one.
I've got closet options.
But the two closets, the funny part is the two closets in the bedrooms are huge. They're huge. They're huge. That's my Donald Trump.
Like I said, I've got closet options. I'm rather okay with this, having closet options.
See, the other thing is, like, I have food.
Yeah,
so
you do.
We're going to start reading.
Unfortunately, I only had like $10. I didn't think about it till you already sent people after.
You should have said something. We would have texted them.
Like I said, I didn't think about it until like just now. I'm like, oh yeah, I got $10.
They give me an extra burrito, so probably you'll get that burrito.
If not, just a nom.
Just a nom. Okay, so last week, Cinderella Phenomenon. What happened last week? Because you watched it.
What happened last week? So we discovered that Karma, or let's try and go in order here. Hold on.
Okay.
So Lucette went out on her own. She decided she needed to go on an adventure.
So that she could prove that nobody had to
protect
help
her.
Yeah.
And apparently the King A, we'll call him because I can't remember his name right now. There's a lot of information to take in for like.
Just say the king. It's all good.
Well, because there's two different kings. There's a king and there's one who wants to take over as king. But one of them wants to capture Lucette, and they can't even necessarily figure out what's going on because Fritz is going insane.
Okay, so the leader of the knights wants to pull off a coup, take the kingdom from the current king.
Is it the leader of the knights?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember necessarily
it's
that
Garland's like protege and Fritz's like dad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fritz's dad wants to coup de grace here and take the throne from the king.
Coup d'etat, not coup de grace.
You're lucky I didn't say coup counter coup.
We gonna kill people and take over the kingdom. That's what we gonna do.
He might. There might be killing involved. I don't know. I don't know what his intentions are, but regardless,
people who know that she's cursed are trying to get her.
Yes.
To take her out of the picture.
Either take her out of the picture or to use her for her witch powers, which are going to come into effect when she's 18.
Yeah, she turns 18. She becomes the Dark Witch of, the Dark Witch, the
she becomes their heir, but it doesn't necessarily dictate that she's going to be dark or not.
Well, no, she comes into the dark side powers, but that doesn't mean she has to be evil.
That's
because she's the Tenebrarum master. She becomes the there's a dark and a light fairy, and she becomes the leader of the dark fairies.
Leader of the witches.
But that doesn't mean she has to be evil.
Yeah, she doesn't
because
have to be evil.
Glinda's a good witch.
Well, I mean, not just that. Dolores is actually not so bad.
Yeah.
Dolores was just trying to sit down and figure out, okay, is this Lucette girl gonna be good, or is she got an icy heart?
Well, she got an icy heart. She kind of.
Well, yeah. Well. She got brainwashed. Let's leave it at that.
We found out
brainwashed.
We found out that Karma
is actually a prince.
He's a prince from a neighboring kingdom who was such a vainglorious little ass that the witch that cursed him said, "Hey, everybody that sees you in your male form,
your beauty and your vanity will be your curse.
Right.
Therefore,
every
woman will fall in love with you.
Everyone, not every woman, everyone.
Okay,
sees him as a male.
To be mildly fair, the only thing we saw was women. Yes.
So, Karma is the person that dresses up like a woman, so that his curse does not affect people. Mm-hmm. We found out that Waltz is a witch.
Yes, not just a cursed person with the Peter Pan curse, but actually a full-on witch.
That has the Peter Pan curse and looks like a young boy.
Yep.
I don't think we know what Rumpel's curse is yet.
Not necessarily. I mean,
although with his name.
Yeah, we might have to figure out his real name. That's right. He doesn't remember his real name. He doesn't remember his name.
He doesn't know his name because the whole thing with Rumpelstiltskin is his name. If she figures out his name.
I get that, but he flat out said, "I don't remember my name."
Yeah. Well, he'd lie if he knew that his name would kill him or something, But we'll see. We don't know a lot about Rumpel yet.
Because of fairy tales, I feel like that someone has to actually figure out his real name to break the curse as opposed to actual Rumpelstiltskin,
Yeah,
where
maybe
they
that's
weren't
it.
allowed to.
That's actually a good point.
Because
maybe that's it.
all of these are skewed.
Yeah, they're like Cinderella, but she's a princess that turns into a maid.
Or Pauper.
A pauper, yeah. She's a maid.
And
Mr.
then,
Broom.
of course, Beauty.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Broom is the greatest name for an adult toy ever, and I just need to see this done. And
Mr. Broom.
Mr. Broom, who sweeps on his own, and she has to hang on tight.
To Mr. Broom.
I need more alcohol. No, I don't. I don't need it.
No, we really don't. I mean, we have gone off the rails tonight, but again, I feel like that's just a whole entire, well, what's the point of trying to keep to a schedule when the microphone forsaketh us?
I'm going to get that fixed, and honestly, people,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
We're gonna
8:30, we start, we go. No more,
It's not just that. Let's get into the full itinerary. 8:30, we start. We give ourselves 5 minutes at max to say, hey,
This is who we are?
Lovers. This is Argent. This is Mort. This is whoever. Because third person apparently keeps changing. And then we spend however long we have after that to recap. 8:35, game starts. Period.
That's
End of
it.
sentence.
Yep.
9:30, 5-minute break. 5 minutes.
10:30. 15-minute break.
No, 10 minute. I mean, 15-minute would be gracious.
I thought we said 15. But anyway.
We were saying. So
10:30.
we'll start
Longer
with a 10-minute break. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out if a 10-minute break is going to be long enough or if we need like 15 or maybe we'll just do 12. Who cares?
Yeah. So 10:30 break.
Longer break.
11:30
back
short
to
break.
5-minute break.
12:30, that's it.
End
We're
of
done.
game. We cut off the game from there. If we want to spend the next 30 minutes or so chit-chatting like we've been doing for this
Last hour.
hour or so be it.
We're trying to get on more of a schedule. Unfortunately, it
That way
looks
when you
like...
guys actually log on and you see the time, you know exactly what you're expecting.
Right.
You're not coming into this going, oh, hey, they're chit-chatting. They're going to be chit-chatting forever. I'm just going to leave now.
Yeah. We have suffered some losses in the subscriber department. Another problem is right now that we're looking to pick up some more people or some different people. Flora will not be joining us for the foreseeable future.
We'll see.
We'll see what's going on there. But we do, again, next week we have a special guest that's coming in. He approached me about wanting to do some voice work, and he is very keen. He's a dancer. He's an actor. And so this is something he wants to try, so we're going to give him a...
Are you sure I can't sit down and meet him before, like,
Oh,
next
yeah, we're
Friday?
going to... Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Thursday when we have our pre-meeting.
Oh.
We're actually behind the scenes actually starting to act like a real, like, company and having, pre-meetings.
More like an actual function.
Right.
We've got a structure going.
We're trying to get into a structure so that y'all have more accessibility. So that everything is more what you expect every week. Every week you can expect the same thing. And so, but as part of that, our setup meeting on Thursday, he's going to be here for us. So we're going to get it together and everything. You can meet him. Everything goes great. You'll like him. I know you will.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just one of those things of I'd rather, actually meet him than just have that burning sensation of,
why is there a new person next to me?
there's someone sitting next to me. I don't know them. I want to ask all the questions under the sun, and I can't because we're streaming.
He's a great guy. I met him where I meet most of the people I meet, which was at GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
He was working at GameStop in the mall over here. And it was great because it's one of those things where, and this may put some people off, but kind of a diversion, where they mention their significant other as if it would put me off because it puts a lot of people off. And I was just like, okay, and? Doesn't bother me a bit. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. You will get to meet him. Like I said, we're gonna teach you who he is before we throw you live into his lap. Anyway.
Phrasing.
I'm wanting to get another female. Flora is here for a reason. And as you can see in this, we have a whole bunch of people. I think I counted 7 characters female and 6 characters male or something like that in this novel alone.
Yeah.
The two of us cannot do all those voices. I'm sorry. We love y'all, but week to week we forget who we are. Plus we have tertiary characters, and it's just too much for 2 people.
It's too much for 2 people who actually have other things going on in their lives beyond just this.
Yes, and you will soon be very busy. I am already very busy.
It's not just that. It takes a lot of dedication, and you actually, like, for example, today I had to set aside at least 2 hours to rewatch our stream from last week. 2-1. All right. 2-1. Recap everything so I can remember all the details.
Yeah. So
2, to hear the voices.
Outside baseball, it is kind of a thing to get everything. They want to cruise. They're so damn cute. Are they not adorable?
My heart.
I know, right?
My
He works
tiny little bitter heart.
Not Michael, but the other one, the bald-headed, works at the candy shop in the mall across from the cookie place. He's a nice guy, so fantastic.
The lollipop store.
Yeah, Lolly and Pops or whatever it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's a manager there.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, sorry, diverged. Stupidity on my part.
But we digress.
We
lot.
digress. That was the word I was looking for. Yes, we do digress quite a bit. Anyway, so there are changes in route for the channel itself. You will still have myself and Mort.
Yeah.
We are not going anywhere. I can't go anywhere because it's my channel.
Even if I go somewhere, we'll still make it work out.
We are not losing Mort. She is getting more positive things in her life that we're going to be very happy about. Everybody be happy for Mort. Even if you don't know why, just be happy for Mort. And we're trying to grow the channel. So if you have any inclination, please like and subscribe. Share us with your friends. The only way we get out there is word of mouth. We are trying to become more set in what we do and how we do it so that it's easier on y'all.
Yeah.
Not trying to make it easy on us. We're trying to make it so that y'all have a place to come, be part of the community, bring other people in, and we'll just have fun. That's the whole goal of this. The goal of this is not to make money. The goal of this is not to be the next, God forbid, Kim Kardashian. If I ever become like Kim Kardashian, please kill me. The goal of this is that I love y'all as viewers, and I just want to make people happy. I just want people to have a place where they can come, hang out, have fun.
It's not just that. It's actually nice knowing how long the breaks are going to be. Because you want to know what I did during that break that we took this past week?
What did we do?
So we had a little bit of that sit down, we had a little bit of a breakdown like, hey, here's what's going on, yo.
Inside baseball again.
So that's what we were doing during break, and, it was more than the average smoke break. Like, it was beyond the average smoke break. So, while I was rewatching everything, I was able to get up, clip all my fucking toenails, including the stubborn ones that are ingrown, and still had time to go to the bathroom and come back, and we were still on break.
Yeah.
And that made me nervous because I was there.
Yeah.
I know how long that break was. And I was still nervous that I was going to miss it coming back because I instead of pausing it, I was like, no. Let's see how the fans do it. Let's see how the viewer does it.
Yeah.
It's a freak out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you guys ever had to take longer than 5-minute breaks. 10:30, again, 10:30 is our goal for the longest break possible of hopefully no longer than 15 minutes.
We have, just so y'all know, as our viewers, before we get back in, because we do need to get back into the game.
No, we do.
We have put a lot of thought over the past maybe 3 or 4 weeks over things that we can do to make a better experience for y'all and make it more tighter, just to make everything tighter.
Mm-hmm.
So that if y'all suggest us to a friend, they don't come in going, man, these people don't know what the hell they're doing, and I don't want to stick around for it.
Yeah, here's this game going on in the main screen while they're in this little corner chit-chatting. And they've kept going for the past 20 minutes. I'm done, guys.
I'm done listening to these idiots talk.
Obviously, they're not going to play the game. Because that's one luxury I've realized we don't have.
Yeah.
We're not playing a live game like... Easy example, we're not playing Minecraft.
Yeah, we're not fighting in DOA or Smash Brothers. We're actually playing a game that they expect us to interact with.
I mean, besides the fact the majority of our game here is we have to read what's going on.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yeah. So, again, all of this breaks down into we're trying to make the channel better for y'all. We're trying to make it more interactive and fun. And we hope y'all stick around for it when we get all these changes in place. It's just taking us a week or two to get everything in place.
It might take us even a couple more weeks after that, just because, again, we have a new microphone. We're still figuring it out.
I got a whole week off, and that is what I'm going to hammer this week.
And
the good thing is about this week of me being off is I get to hammer everything.
It just happened that this week you got a week off.
Yes.
Otherwise, it'd be, hopefully we can figure it all out tomorrow. Hopefully.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, actually, before we get into the game, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
5-minute
literally break? 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
So that we can get everything squared away on our end. I can get another drink because I'm out.
Okay.
And we can hit it hard and get back into the game. So stick with us. 5 minutes. Call all your friends. Spam us all over Facebook. Get everybody here. We're going to start with Cinderella Phenomenon in 5 minutes. Ready? All right, guys. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. It took a little longer than expected, but
we know we promised 5 minutes, but as we kind of hinted at earlier, there's been a lot of shit going on in our own week.
our schedule is already screwed.
Yeah, it's already screwed. It's as stupid as it sounds. We figure if it's already screwed, why try and like constantly play catch up? So we're gonna have some more.
We may have
Peanut
a
Gallery.
stoppage. Yeah, we may have a stoppage for Peanut Gallery arrival, but until then, we are going to get into this. So,
But no, as promised, we're getting right back in.
we're jumping in face first. So, if you will, Lucette.
When I returned to the mansion later that night, my hands are scratched, and I think I might have bruises on my arms. Claude was not joking when he said he would not go easy on me.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, Claude.
yeah,
Claude is Karma.
yes.
For those of you that weren't here last week, we found out that not only is he a prince, his name is Claude.
His name is so long that it ends up being just Karma for
Claude.
short.
Yeah,
Claude.
his the name Karma is actually an acronym for his actual name.
I thought this said anagram. Is it an acronym?
It's acronym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, granted, we read so many things, so my
Yeah.
brain's just like, ah.
His name is an acronym for his actual name.
Yeah.
So his name is Claude. So if they reference Claude, that's who it is.
Yes,
Karma.
Claude is Karma.
Yes.
But he did compliment me more than once.
Lucette, I've hit you quite a few times and you haven't uttered a single complaint.
It's rather feminine of you, I'm not gonna lie.
Impressive. Yes, that's right. He was in the male
We
form.
made the distinction.
Mm.
Which
You know what's funny is
Flora had a weird comment about that, but it wasn't what I was getting at.
oh,
We'll have to go. I'll have to find it for you, and I'll have to re-show you. But she had a weird comment, and I'm like, no. The distinction was costuming makes certain voices.
yeah.
That's it. Well,
Honestly, at this point, when I was talking to him, I was sitting there thinking that
who's him?
Michael.
Okay.
I was like, you do Karma really well.
Oh my goodness, that. Especially whenever Karma's all dressed up.
Yes.
Karma's dressed up. It's
Yes.
one man. When Karma's not dressed up, it's
Another
man.
man. I think he could do Karma really well.
I think it would work out because
We will
again,
see.
there's a potion for it.
Yes, we will
Because
see.
We'll see Thursday, but regardless, crying is for the weak. Though everyone should be sleeping, I noticed that the light is still on at the tavern. I see Jurian and Garland at the table.
Up and at the table. Up and at him.
Oh yeah, sorry, it missed up entirely.
We've had a little bit to drink. It's okay.
Should we also have that like random ass little counter of We're drunk.
How many times is...
How many times are we going to have to read a line because we're fucking drunk of some sort? I see Jurian and Garland up at the table, speaking with each other and laughing. If Claude had come back with me, he would be happy to see this. You two are still up. They're not even surprised when they turn to face me. Good days like this are even better when stretched. I haven't been off duty in a long time. Did you both have a good night out?
Well, it was great. Garland knows these little places in the town that I've never even heard of before. I just did all of your fucking voicing
You did!
for you.
It was great. Garland knows these little places in town that I've never even heard of before. I noticed that Jurian is more energetic than usual. Her smile is a little wider than normal. I wonder if she's drunk.
She obviously is because she's a dude now.
And now you're a man.
Oh, man, man, man. Now you're a man. A man, man, man. Sorry.
I'm gonna get another drink. Like we already did.
Yep.
Another drink?
It's been a long week, guys.
It just goes to show how long our week has actually been. Garland leans in towards me, his voice hushed.
We already bought a replacement bottle when we were out today. We'd never take anything from Martian without money.
Right, is Jurian drunk?
Oh, no, Princess. Tipsy. It's like a buzz. Fades away a lot quicker.
Oh. Garland and I watch Jurian as she refills her glass at the bar.
Hey, knock it off. Sorry. I have to thank you, Princess. I'd never have asked her out if Carmen hadn't insisted on it.
So, you told her? Garland looks at me with a pleased smile. I'll take that as a yes.
Jurian's drink must have been divine. She didn't really realize until much later. I just asked her out for food and she thought that's all it was.
Maybe Jurian really did need to be told bluntly. What happened?
I, told her.
And?
We talked and remembered old times.
He sounds like an old man.
And I held her hand.
I noticed Garland flinches ever so slightly, but he is smiling. He looks pleased with himself.
And the night's not over yet, so...
He trails off with a hopeful smile before he raises his eyebrows at me.
What about you and Karma?
What about us? I've asked him to train me.
Train? Princess, you've asked him to teach you how to use a sword?
What's this? Our princess is going to pick up a sword? Jurian returns to the table, but I am too tired to properly join in the conversation. I should leave them to the conversation and head to bed. I need to get some rest if I want to start practicing at night. I excuse myself to head upstairs.
Oh, come on. That was like the most action we've gotten recently.
Right? I am startled awake by an excruciatingly bright light. It is momentary, and when it's over, I am sitting in my bed, dazed and confused. My eyes burn. My hand flies to the pendant around my neck, where I see the second glass slipper with another piece.
Second glass slipper? She's
knew
got
it.
two?
I knew it! I knew it! I'm just saying that when I told you last stream, we probably are gonna do a good deed by doing this. We did! I think we did!
Mrs. The night's not over. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more! Not what is it? Not as good as a wink to a blind bat. Say no more. Say no more.
Ah, say it to me. Nudge, nudge, wink,
Nudge,
wink.
nudge, wink, wink.
Say no more. Say no more.
God, I need to watch more Monty Python recently. They've got it on
Oh.
Netflix.
Yeah, we should do.
Just sit down and watch that.
Saturday, in between recording, just
Watch Monty Python.
for the fun of it.
My dad watched Monty Python when I was little, so it and Hitchhiker's Guide have a very dear place in my heart. So
Whereas my dad actually sat down and had me watch Monty Python and Little Britain, which is amazing because Little Britain, the narrator of the show, because it's kind of like a skit show. It's got a bunch of characters that are reoccurring, but there are some that are just are offshoot.
right.
And so there's nothing but a series of skits, and the narrator is Tom Baker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it makes me giggle because he's the fourth Doctor. So there's my dad who grew up with the reruns of Doctor Who. So he grew up with the fourth Doctor, just not when it aired.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bit too young for that.
I'm gonna make a very bad geek announcement. I don't like Doctor Who.
I do like the old stuff.
I'm a terrible doc. I'm a terrible geek. I like Star Wars for what it is, but it's not the greatest show ever made. I like Star Trek for what it is. It's not the greatest show ever made. I'd never liked Doctor Who.
Fair enough, but what's your favorite Star Trek? What season? What series?
Next Gen. Because it was the most cohesive. I liked DS9.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, time out. I liked DS9 because the characters were interesting. I liked Next Gen because Picard is a goddamn genius. I just like anything Patrick Stewart is in. Him and Ian McKellen are just two amazing individuals. Did you know that the guy who played Worf, what the fuck is his name? Michael Dorn. He did all the voices of the guards in Stormwind in World of Warcraft.
He also played Weasel in I Am Weasel.
Yes, he did.
Ah?
Thank you.
Musi.
TNG is, I mean...
That's the round table on a...
radio show called Shaz's Radio. There's a Monty Python theme.
Neil. Now we know more about Buzz.
We know more.
So
for those of you that have not been here, Buzz is our most consistent viewer, and
on
he talks
YouTube.
to us on YouTube. He is my partner in crime on Monday nights
For
on
Paladins.
He is an amazing player in Paladins. I have no candles to hold to him. But yeah, TNG is my favorite just because first of all, I have met almost the entire cast of the original. I've met Takei, I've met Nichelle Nichols, I've met Shatner. The only person out of all of them that I can really stand is Nichelle Nichols. She is amazing. She is an amazing human being. I don't like Takei because he likes to take his celebrity and make political points out of it. And so I kind of... I am one of the few human beings that has ever been blocked by Will Wheaton.
Really?
Yes, I pissed Will Wheaton off enough that he blocked me.
Reminder, guys, Next Generation.
Yeah, Next Gen. He got mad enough at me that he blocked me on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Everywhere you can block me, he blocked me because I made him so angry.
But still, I can't be terribly jealous because the one person I want to meet of the original series is actually DeForest Kelley. I loved his character.
Apparently, and I did not know this until years later, that I had dinner with Patrick Doohan.
I thought it was Michael. Michael Doohan.
Michael Doohan. I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
Doohan.
My mother was big into the Trekkie scene.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had dinner with him, and he just called me kid the whole time. And apparently him and Robert Asprin and Phil Folio, when they were doing the Myth series, I was coloring the coloring book next to Phil Folio. I was just like, Oh my god, I wish I remembered all of this.
Right? So yeah, no, I'm a weirdo. I love the original series.
I would love DeForest Kelly. If I remembered any of that.
That's the thing, though. I love DeForest Kelly. Apparently, a lot of his character came from the doctor that diagnosed his mother with some sort of terminal something or other, and forgive me for not remembering exactly.
We're drunk.
But well, it's not just that. There's a lot of information in my head that I'm trying to like compile
Parse. Yeah.
and get out of my mouth. But I'm a theater kid. I love the original series just because it was written as a stage play, and they played it well.
You know what's funny? I do this, right? And I did radio for a long time. The lithium crystals kind of take much more, Captain.
Exactly.
I do this. I stream. I was in radio. I was not a theater kid.
No, I know.
I was an ROTC geek. I did the military. I did journalism. I did not do any kind of stage performance other than orchestra. I was a cellist.
Which is, to be frank, not the same, guys.
Not the same.
It's really not.
It's not.
You're alone with your instrument on stage.
Yeah.
You're not standing out in front of the crowd with your lines going, hey!
I have no claim to any kind of performance other than being on radio.
Radio
A little bit of TV and music. If you were to take me and her to a stage and put us on stage for a Rocky Horror, let's just say that because...
It's an easy example. Especially down here where we live, it's a very easy example. If you live down here, you understand.
She's done it before. And other people I know have done it before. She would be okay. She might be a little trepidatious at first, but she would be okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, let's say we did
in the long run.
Like tomorrow.
Yeah.
We did it tomorrow. I've not been on that stage for
a while.
A long time, many years. He's never really done it. Yeah.
Never.
I would, of the two of us, I would be the one thriving. Because I'm used to being on stage.
She'd get up there.
A theater geek.
She'd be fine. She would roll with the punches. I would freeze up probably for the first 15 minutes without a couple of these. A couple of these, I'd be fine.
Without a couple of these, even with a couple of these, I'd still outdo him.
I lock up. I honestly lock up. I'm okay with doing this on camera because I love y'all to death, and I know there are people out there.
We can't see you. We're staring at this really weird little rounded rectangle right at this second. Specifically, a really weird little circle.
I just bit my tongue.
Good job.
Good job. I have never performed live other than orchestra, which I've got an entire orchestra behind me. I've never performed live in front of people. Never. And
like I said, I loved the theatrical aspect of the original series. Don't get me wrong. Next Generation has its merits. It has so many merits. Once Riker has a beard, everything's right with the world.
I would lock down. I would get on stage. If you took me to Rocky Horror tomorrow night at midnight, I would lock up completely. I would not know what to do. I would shut down. There would be no conversation. There would be no acting. There would be nothing. I'd be done.
There would be me by his side, dragging him everywhere.
Yes. And I think that's why honestly, I think that's why you got the part over me, is because you are more natural. You're more at ease doing what you do.
I'm a substitute guest radio shows in Canada, America, Ireland, Scotland, and England. Radio is fun. I even sung songs live on radio.
See?
Hey!
And you could probably do that. I can do okay on radio. If I'm just talking to the camera or I'm just talking to the microphone, I'm fine.
Mr. Microphone.
But when I start seeing people, it doesn't get to they're judging me aspect. It's just that they're there. Even when we have, I'm okay when we have Peanut Gallery, when we have Clark or anybody else come in the door, I'm okay with that. I am Riff, the guy with the bouncing thumb.
Follow the bouncing thumb.
I have no idea what that means.
Follow the bouncing thumb.
She does.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But for me, again, a little outside baseball.
A party?
I'm okay. I do okay for myself. I told her. I said when she got the part in the visual novel, I told her I'm gonna quit the YouTube streaming thing. I'm just gonna take myself off camera. I'll just be a voice talent agent. I'll just hire all the cool people. And y'all wouldn't miss me. It's okay.
I get to tell you a rude comment off of stream.
Okay. Somebody made a rude comment about me?
No, not about you.
Oh, okay. Who the fuck's dog is that? Hey! Shut your dog up! Sorry. Got a dog outside barking.
Yo.
When I sang hello to 3,000 people, got a standing ovation while we're at a rush. Dude.
Right?
I sing in my car. I did radio for a while. The greatest height of my life was knowing that people in Norway were watching our restreams on the internet and had a fan club for me.
He had a fan base in Norway.
I don't know why. I don't know how.
But there we are.
Yeah. So, anyway. So
forgive us, we digress horribly.
We did digress horribly, so we are back to the game.
Back to a shock again. We got a new piece, guys, because we did a good deed.
Yay!
And the good deed that I dictated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See? There's another piece. But when did I do another good deed? I grasp the necklace tightly in my hands as I make my way to the tavern. Everyone is doing their pre-morning chores when I get to the tavern area. I notice Karma glaring off into space. Not just staring, but glaring off into space. And then, not far from him, the two knights. They haven't been up all night, have they? I make my way slowly over to them. Even back then, you were like some kind of shadow, weren't you?
You don't have to hide it. Oh.
You don't have to hide it. It was obvious you were tailing me back then.
It was only because I was worried about you.
I realized you really didn't have to follow me, Lon. But I'm glad you did. Lon.
Durian.
Oh, shush. Fritz used to call you that, too. Lon is Garland's childhood nickname. He still gets embarrassed when I call him that. I see. So, what are you two talking about?
Oh, we were just reminiscing.
I look at the two of them critically,
Critically.
for a few moments, waiting for them to say something. They both exchange a glance before looking at me, confused. Well? Well, what? How did your date go last night? Garland makes a sound and turns to your head. Durian's eyebrows quirk, and then she laughs. Oh, that. It went well. So well, in fact, that you can see that the two of us are still very much enjoying each other's company. Durian is usually busy taking her rounds around the mansion with a scowl on her face. She looks happier being here with Garland, more relaxed. You might even say that we're dating. Isn't it funny how red he gets, Princess?
You were blushing just as much as yesterday when I...
One more word, Lon, and I swear I'll punch you! The two of them were both blushing now, and the scene is oddly comical. Who knew that the two great knights of the Order of Calderia could be so easily undone? Both of you are amusing to watch. The two of them stare at me, suddenly solemn-faced. I suddenly remembered that one conversation the knights all had at the castle. They were talking about how they all had personal reasons for being knights, despite the fact that they will all serve the king. I had always thought Jurian and Galen were stoic and honorable, that their only reason for becoming knights was a sense of justice. Seeing them here, though, without the stoic facade, they feel more like people. My curiosity is piqued. Do you mind if I ask what your reasons were for becoming knights? Oh, my father was a knight. He put his life on the line for this kingdom.
Jurian's father was a living legend in his own right, and he had the medals to back it up.
My father wasn't around a lot, but I always admired him. Judging by the look on Jurian's face, it's clear to me that she really loves her father. My mother died when I was young, and because my father couldn't be around all the time to take care of me, I ended up practically living with Lon and his family. Lon always got annoyed when I called him my brother. ... Hopefully. Now I know why.
Sorry guys, I gotta take care of one thing.
1 second. Oh, yeah.
Jurian wanted to follow in their father's footsteps.
Meep, 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 meep. Oh hey, we were not too bad on our timing. Sorry, needed our friends to park in the proper spot.
Yeah, we need to get a hold of them and tell them where we're at because they're. Okay, so while she breathes and I get somebody parked, guys, we're gonna take a quick timeout. I'm really sorry about that, but we will be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. We did have people come over. We do have a peanut gallery again.
Yep.
I fell down. My feet hurt.
Did. It was rather hilarious, but sad.
It was sad because I do not do anything outdoors without shoes on my feet, and I was stupid and tried to follow her to get them here.
Who was shoeless?
Anne was
And
drinking.
the
And you were
peanut.
drinking.
I've been
Well, they can
drinking.
see me.
Yeah,
They
no.
cannot see you.
Grats. Little birds. Hello, little bird.
Hey, Musy. Scary.
Musy is now over on Twitch.
Hi, Musy.
Did that a couple of days slipping on ice. It is a Musy. Okay.
Musy fell down this week. She lives up in the northwest part of our
there we
U.S.,
go. Oh.
and she fell down, and she hurt herself. And we told her not to do that because
It's
we
a
love you,
mis-
Musy, and we
it's
do
a-
not want you to fall over.
The Northwest is a mysterious region, all right?
I only acknowledge that the Northwest exists at this point because of Musy. Because everybody else I know in the Northwest. Anyway. Okay, so, Garland.
Back in, we're reminiscing about our date?
Jurian wanted to follow in her father's footsteps.
Then why did you join the Knights, Garland? Because he wanted to watch over me. I never knew you blushed so easily, Garland. Garland seems to blush even harder at that, and Jury's laughter becomes infectious. I feel amusement begin bubbling up as I watch the two of them. But a cold voice cuts through the laughter and the atmosphere like a hot blade through ice.
Could you keep it down over there?
It's so bad that Garland went male with his female attire.
He is in his female attire.
I turn and I see Claude's eyes, normally so warm, are cold. His usual smile is gone, replaced with a deep scowl. Oh, we're sorry. He's still glaring at the two of them. Oh, I can tell him about the necklace. Karma, I got another piece of my necklace, another good deed. Claude returns his gaze, but then frown doesn't disappear.
That's nice, darling.
His voice is calm but flat and lacks any enthusiasm. That felt lackluster and oddly disappointing.
A good deed? Congratulations, princess. You're close to breaking your curse.
What did you do to get the good deed? I'm not sure exactly. Maybe it was for helping Lon confess? I hear you and Carmen went out of your way to help make it happen. That happened yesterday, though. Maybe the magic was waiting to see what became of Garland and I. Cloud makes a dismissive hand gesture from his table, frowning.
If you insist on being so affectionate, you should get a room.
Are you jealous, Karma?
Whoa, what the hell is that?
You clicked backwards.
I just hit the button.
Apparently. Affectionate? Julian's smile has faded into a dangerous scowl, where Garland looks confused and... Oh no, we're on audio! Stop it!
That's what happened. Okay.
Ah!
If you two insist on being so affectionate, you should get a room.
Affectionate? Julian's smile has faded into a dangerous scowl, where Garland looks confused. Julian looks notably irritated. The shadow is still there on her face. Claude
So-
doesn't look okay at all.
Comfort for Claude? Or scold the little dick for being a dick?
Scold him.
See, our peanut gallery says scold him.
Our peanut gallery does say scold him.
What is it? What does the other half say? Should we scold him?
What does the pretty half say?
Scold him.
There's a very strong scold him. Okay, let's see how that goes. Oh, we should have saved first. Oh well.
I should have.
It doesn't matter if something is bothering him. It isn't like him to be so rude.
Musi even said scold, so everybody's scolding
Everyone
the dick.
says scold, so we're gonna scold him. Irritation is no excuse for rudeness.
Fine. I apologize. Happy?
He looks at me for a few moments, his expression twisted into a defiant scowl, but it doesn't hold long. Moments later, his expression softens and he looks away, almost in shame.
I'm sorry.
This apology sounds real. But still, apparently we made a good choice. We should...
Yes!
But still, why do I feel so disappointed? Silence descends for a few moments before Claude abruptly stands up from his table.
Excuse me.
Claude turns briskly and heads upstairs, leaving me with the two knights. I wonder what's wrong with him.
You'd think we'd been running too thin because of practice.
I do not think it's you two. I get the feeling that Claude holds himself back from saying what he means sometimes. Sometimes he acts strange, distant, and recently he is getting more and more moody. Princess? I look over at Denise, who's smiling apologetically. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Broom is getting kind of restless. Hentai counter.
Bing!
Hentai Google counter.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Broom being an automatic sweeping machine that gets restless is nothing but a marital aid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, now I'm getting the brooms
The
from...
peanut gallery agrees with this.
I'm getting a mental image of the brooms from Fantasia doing some very inappropriate things with Mickey.
Well, maybe cleaning will help me get my mind off things. Hentai Google counter number 2. The rest of the day goes by slowly. I'm stuck cleaning most of the day, and then serving later.
Damn right you'll service me. Oh, serve me. I love you.
At one point I speak with Delora about the knights that had attempted to kidnap me, and she tells me that she and Parfait are meeting later to discuss their suspicions. I still do not understand what their suspicions are, when Telecaster cannot possibly know who I am. My hands are sore by the end of the night, but I still feel like I can practice with the sword. I notice that both Jurian and Garland look restless too. Garland eventually leaves for patrol, while Jurian remains at the table, looking deep in thought. I do not want to bother her, so I decide to try and find Claude. I go to his room, but the door is locked. Karma, are we training tonight? No answer. My heart sinks. Is he not speaking to me? Did I do something wrong?
Makes you wonder what all that fluid was, says Buzz. There was a lot of fluid, but nobody quite knows what it was, and the broom has to come out.
For days, Claude stayed in his room, only leaving when he had to be on patrol. A few times I saw Parfait to go into his room, but she refuses to talk about what's bothering him.
Okay, so... time out. Claude gets upset.
Uh-huh.
Karma gets
Yeah.
upset. Goes to his room, locks his door, does not come out for days.
Only to patrol.
Only patrol and see Parfait. Did we miss something where she pissed him off? Or, like...
I don't know, because I'm so confused, because the game said, when you see a little jewel come out of the corner, you made the right choice.
Yeah, you did the right choice.
Like, is this like a love thing that we're not getting because we're retarded?
It's a love triangle.
I haven't drank that much. Okay, stop. We had Karma, who was pushing Jurian and Garland together. Now we've got Garland and Jurian together.
Yeah.
Karma's butthurt about this somehow. I don't understand how this has gotten so...
Is Karma jealous?
It's a love parallelogram.
Of Jurian and Garland?
Because they got together, but he still can't break his own curse?
Possibly.
We did run the theory last week that someone has to confess to him truly.
Right. For his curse to break. True love's curse, you know.
True love's beauty curse.
I love
what
you.
Have you.
I love you because of your heart, not because of your beauty.
Yeah.
And then I think Karma needs someone to fall in love with him naturally to break the curse. Yeah.
See, even Buzz is saying the same thing.
Buzz says the same thing.
But maybe this has been a curse for a lot longer than what we've been introduced to.
Maybe.
So maybe because he gets to see someone else be happy in love for a change, and that's all he wants now is because now he knows what to break his curse, but he can't speak it because it's a curse.
Has he got his panties in a bunch?
He has his panties in a bunch.
Does he have his panties? I think he's got his panties in a bunch. That Garland and Jurian are getting along so well that now they're, expressing their true feelings to each other. Mm-hmm. And he can't get anybody to do that to him. Which, if he just shut the hell up for a minute...
Right?
She'd be all like, oh, my panties are moist. I want you, Karma. But not just because of your curse. I love you. I'm sorry, I'm taking your voice, not mine.
No,
but
no, I love this.
That's okay.
You're breaking our peanut gallery, and that's amazing. You need to be part of the peanut gallery more often. I love this.
I love your panties are moist.
You're
it's okay.
actually putting feedback in. It's hilarious.
Well, of course. That's what I do.
We're not just having discussions about quantum
I'm
physics.
full of voices.
I know.
I'm full of voices.
Lots of voices in his head.
There are a lot of voices in my head. That's why I take medication.
I take medication so I don't...
Has he borrowed Buzz says, or has he borrowed Mr. Broom and locked the door? What is that strange buzzing I hear?
Buzz, buzz.
It just reminds me of coming out of the broom closet.
More than one
What is it called?
direction?
Funny, because we were joking about putting me into a closet. There we go.
Not even gonna... Okay, so...
So yes, that maybe that's why Claude is brooding.
Claude is brooding? Bruising?
Bruising?
Jesus, I haven't had... Yes, I have.
He's been brooding so bad, he's bruising.
He's bruising. I haven't had that much drink. Oh, wait. I ate at like
guess-
1 o'clock,
I guess
and
if
I've
you
had
action with
3
the broom,
drinks.
maybe there could be some bruising.
She's right here. If there's action with the broom, there's probably bruising and brooding.
There's so many bad things going on at this point in time that...
We don't care though, because this is actually phenomenal. I love it.
I love it! Okay,
He's making fun of me.
I do.
I feel so useless. When Claude did appear in the tavern or out in the town, he still had that terrible grimace on his face.
No, that's just my face.
I know.
Look, I really don't want to talk right now. If you're so frustrated with me, why not just ignore me? No, I'm not gonna train tonight. Just not in the right state of mind. I don't want to talk about it. Just leave me alone. Please.
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
No, alone.
I am really
I'm old
beginning
enough to know
worry
that
about him.
reference.
Splinters.
Splinters. No, if he gets splinters, then it's a whole different novel. Here.
A hole? Never mind.
Dude, just leave me alone. Just stop dogging me around.
Today I'm in town running errands with Waltz for Parfait. It has been almost a week since Claude started acting so strangely, so I thought I needed to do something for him. I I know he likes dresses, and he told me once that he likes roses, but can I really find something that will cheer him up? Perhaps he would like some jewelry. Waltz, do you remember where that jewelry store Karma likes is? Well, I don't go there very often, so unfortunately no. Princess, is this a good deed? Huh? What you doing right now? Did you think it would be a good deed? Good deeds need to be selfless, right? Generally, yes. I doubt this will count as selfless. I am doing this to cheer Karma up. That sounds pretty selfless. But it's also so that he goes back to teach me how to fight instead of sulking in his room. I've heard that Karma has been teaching you how to use a sword. Why do you want to learn how to fight? Because I want to be able to protect myself. It's not like I can use magic. At least sword fighting gives me an advantage. I'm sorry, Princess. I wish I could teach you magic, but it don't work like that when you're under a curse. But on your 18th birthday, when you become the Tenebrarum bearer, you might be able to use magic. I'll instruct you if you want me to. That would be nice. Though it does not solve my current problem. What would cheer Claude up?
Another glass of alcohol,
Another
which
broom-
I literally just spilled all over the floor and my hand.
Another
and
broomstick.
another broomstick.
Mr. Broom.
Anyway,
Walt starts chuckling beside me, and I turn to look him confused. Karma is important to you, isn't he? He's my partner. He's helped me. He has also been patient with me and smiled even when I've said some really inconsiderate things to him. I'm glad, Princess, that he's your friend. My friend. Claude does not feel like a friend. He feels like something else.
Oh my.
Oh, Princess. Is this the one you were searching for?
and then points to somebody else.
Waltz points to a peddler sporting different kinds of jewelry, and I instantly make my way towards it.
Yes, Lord bless the peanut gallery tonight. We're okay. Guys, seriously, those of you that didn't see the first of the stream, it has been a very rough week for us, and there are some very big changes coming around, and just having a peanut gallery and me being completely plastered is a great thing. We are trying to keep it a little professional. It's okay.
What's professional?
It's that thing we never are.
Oh,
Um,
right.
The mic is fucked.
Huh, no, the mic is fucked.
The mic is
Not
fucked.
the mic.
The mic.
The Mick.
You know, the one that I bought specifically so that we could
It's
sound.
taking a Mickey.
It's taking the Mickey. Buzz, I apologize to you heartily for screwing up your accent.
He's from Essex. That one's hard.
He actually tried to educate me on the accents that we're not supposed to do. I fucked it up. It's okay.
He's from Essex. It's a hard country to try and reenact.
Country?
Yes, I'm staying with that because it's just showing how hard it is to reenact his fucking accent.
He does amazing. If you did you go back and watch the videos from Paladins?
No, I just got the one stream that we did.
The Paladins ones, you can hear him talking. He does amazing. He does Smeagol amazing.
So no, he did do his Smeagol. He did his various
Comedy bits, but I also listened to him normally,
Hmm?
and that's fucking
problem is-
hard.
The problem is that Buzz and I have the same problem. We get on stream, we get into the game of Paladins, and we forget that we're supposed to talk. Like, the whole thing is an interactive stream with other human beings, and we're just like,
And there's that face. That face, just not even that, just almost brooding and scowling and bruising.
No, that's just my face.
No, I know.
Have you looked at my face? I did get my contacts in.
I have to look at your face every week, dude.
I'm sorry. My wife has to look at my face every day. So do my kids.
She has to wake up to it.
We really have to like buy them drinks. It's okay.
Sorry, there's lunch.
Lunch. Essex is hard because it has sex in the name.
Well,
Hey,
there's
lunch. Not everybody is as, juvenile as you
Essex.
are.
Sussex, Wessex.
No sex. Oh wait, I've been married for 20 years. Never mind. I should go back to my
Essex.
box. Anyway, but yes, thanks
Sorry,
lunch
I just
for
got
showing up.
excited because he showed up out of nowhere and said hello. Hold on, message sexual.
Held a message for reasons sexual. Will allow to post the chat.
Yeah, allow.
Allow.
Really?
Because it had the word sex in the name, it blocked it.
Ah!
We should do a group live stream fun night. We are going to do that.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so first, I would like to say hello to Active Energy. Never seen you before. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, sorry.
Banana Commander Root, Little Bird Scariel, of course, is Musy. Slow Cool, Tade, we've seen you before. Positivity Bot, welcome
Hi.
back to the stream. Lunch the Great, well, I mean, you're
Hi,
you.
sweetie.
I'm guessing there's a small box with y'all's picture in the bottom.
Yes.
Yes.
That's excellent.
So you actually are not quite showing up either,
I don't think
which is
so.
okay.
Let's
What?
see.
You're not quite in our box. All right, is he in our box?
He's not in our box. This is what
He's
everybody
invading our
sees.
box.
He's invading our box. No, seriously. Welcome. Hello to everybody who has not been here before. If you have not seen us, please like, subscribe, follow the channel. Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. All Argent Leftovers. I am Argent. This is
Twitter.
Mort.
Hi there.
We are on Twitter. At Argent
He
Leftovers.
just forgot Twitter.
I
But yes,
did.
he's Argent. I'm not leftovers. I'm Mort.
I'm Argent because I'm all gray.
Silvery.
Gray.
No,
I'm
silvery.
old.
Argenti, silver.
I'm probably older than everybody in this room.
No, you're not.
No,
You and I are the same age.
he's older than
Oh,
you.
well, there you go. Probably by a couple of months, maybe at most.
No.
September?
26th, June 27th, 1974.
Oh, you are older than me.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Ha
But-
ha.
I haven't had kids, so I still have mostly blonde hair.
I do.
He's got cool.
I've got two. My kids are going to be out of high
That's why you're
school
silver
soon.
here and silver here.
This is because I'm old, But anyway.
We're not
Anyway,
old.
thank you for joining us, guys. Please, again, please like, please subscribe, please share us with your friends. I'm begging. No, I'm not
Please forgive us for tonight.
begging. Please give it. Next week,
Next week,
we will be back with our.
Apparently, we need to sit down longer with the mic, but we will spend our work week and the weekend. So starting tomorrow, which is Saturday, the what day would that be? The
Fuck if I know.
fuck you. We're cussing at each other. The 9th.
9th. I will
Tomorrow,
be sitting
March
back.
9th. We will start then to figure out our fucking microphone. Start
Again,
being the key word.
what y'all don't see behind the scenes is the fact that I literally tear my house apart. I put up lights. I put
Wow.
up microphones. I put up 49 this year. You're old, Buzz.
Wow,
We
I
still
didn't
love
know
you.
that.
I did not know that, but Buzz is, again, Buzz is part of the stream. Let's just admit
He's
it.
part
Buzz
of
is
our
part of our
stream.
team.
We
he,
like Buzz.
he lives over the pond.
He does.
Across the pond.
He shoots things with me on Monday nights. Again, we will
Play
be doing
phones.
Paladin stream
It's a
Monday night, 6:30
it's
p.m.
stream. If not,
Central
we can
U.S.
pitch
time, which I think is like midnight in Buzz time. Words. Anyway, guys,
Oh, the girl has a name. Stern. Stern, right?
we will
later.
be
Sturm.
Sturm. If y'all ever watch my my non-existent Elite Dangerous streams, I'm following him on Elite Dangerous. I am out in the middle of goddamn nowhere, and he is actually doing, actual things that don't involve just Jump. Scan.
Jump,
Jump.
scan.
Scan. Jump. Scan.
I have federal rank, and by the way, I am a baron in the Empire.
I still haven't chosen the legions because I don't like getting shot at when I try to land.
It doesn't work that way. We'll discuss afterwards. Doesn't work that way.
Yes, we do love you, Buzz, because you are our, like, most...
You're our friend.
You're
we
our
like
friend.
you.
You get shot with me.
Yeah.
You keep me
You-
from getting shot
None
to
of that.
death.
He keeps with our stream no matter what. On Fridays, he's always here. He chats with us on YouTube, occasionally on Twitch, just because he knows it helps us. He doesn't have to, but he does.
So
And he plays on Paladins.
Buzz is my pocket healer on Paladins. He plays Grover. He heals me as Ruckus. I stand in front of him and get shot a lot. A lot.
Tanking.
I face tank. Musey, who is joining us tonight for the first time on stream, Musey was my pocket healer in WoW. I was a healer and a tank, but she healed me because I love her and she loves me. She also plays a lot of other games. She also plays what was you Guilty Gear.
What was you?
She played a lot of Guilty Gear.
What was you?
What was you?
What was you?
She is also my she plays
Is that even a sentence?
She plays with dolls. No, she's a doll person. I will promote her channel. I will promote her channel on our Facebook, on our Twitch, on our Twitter, on our goddamn everywhere. The only person I won't promote is Lunch the Great because he's a scrub. That scrub actually had dinner with me last night, so we love him.
Last night?
Last night.
Last night?
Meat eater.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
And then he also went with us
My
to.
brain was meeting, not dinner.
We
different.
We did
Yes,
have
we
dinner.
did
We
have
also
dinner.
had a meeting, but we did have dinner.
Yes.
This
Yes.
stream has gone completely fucking sideways. It's okay. This week
It's
has
my
been.
fault. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Uh-uh.
This week has been a nightmare for everyone. And again, next week, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard U.S. time. That means like 2 a.m. UTC. Please join us. We will have our shit together.
Including our microphone.
Including our microphone.
You rotten piece of gosa.
I bought it so that we could have a really nice mic for stream. And what did it do? It screwed up the second night we tried to use it. And I hate it for that. Anyway,
You
we
rotten
will be
bastard.
back. We will be on schedule. We will have a special guest. And we will be doing what we need to be doing to get y'all the content that y'all actually come for.
What you guys deserve, honestly.
Y'all do. Y'all have stuck with us through thick and thin. We're trying to grow the channel. We're trying to put some stuff out there. We really do want to be here.
Even some of your old friends are trying to come out tonight, and here we are. We're fucking around. We're being arseholes.
We are. But this week, again, this is kind of a mulligan because shit fell apart at the last second. So, for Team Excelica, if you're here from Team Excelica's stream, please come back.
Bear
We
with
love you.
us.
Bear with us. We'll be great. We are almost to 100 subscribers. We're almost to 100 followers on Twitch or Twitter. We're almost to 50 subscribers. We're trying to get ourselves together and woo!
If we
Why
can
am I
just-
not following you, Musey? Why the hell is that a thing? Anyway,
Oops.
next week we will have our shit together. I promise. I won't be as drunk.
I thought you go for later than this. It's only like 10 something.
We are. We're still going. We're
11
still going.
something, but yeah.
We have about another hour to go before the stream is out, but I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that this is not how our stream usually goes. We are
We're trying to actually suppress a lot of shit right now.
Mort and I started this channel. Let's take a time out. I started this channel because I wanted an outlet. I brought Mort on board for Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mm-hmm.
She has blown up because, one, she's better at this. 2, she has boobs. And 3, Doki Doki was kind of our launch point. We did bring Flora along. That has kind of fallen by the wayside, just so y'all know. Never a boring show, always fun. Well, that's because we just kind of get off on tangents, Buzz. But Buzz has joined us for other streams. Buzz is our overseas buddy. Mort is the heart and soul. I'm the guy that pushes all the buttons.
You keep things running though, because if it were just me, this would not be much of anything.
I wrangle cats. That's what I've done since WoW. When I was doing raiding, I've herded cats. I love my cats.
I know, but still, we tried to get things going great.
We have had more meetings in the past month than I have ever had in the history of this channel. I started this channel with my kids. For those of you that are new, I used to teach game programming and design. This channel branched out of that love of teaching, that love of gaming, that love of anime, that love of being on the radio.
Bless you.
So we're trying to advance that. For those of you that are new, for those of you that are old, we're trying to advance that. We're going to be moving along. Mort's left me. I feel alone. Hi.
Yeah, I'll have one of those.
I'm trying to help with the PI.
I know. I know. I just smacked her in the face. This is goddamn hilarious. Seriously, I bought the mic, I bought the cameras, I bought the lights because we. Okay, that's fine. Not just because we're enjoying ourselves. We are enjoying ourselves, but
Not enjoying ourselves too much, though. That'd be inappropriate.
the problem is that for the past, I started this channel 5 years ago. In that 5 years, I've tried different things. I've tried anime reviews, game reviews, gameplay. This has worked. I really want y'all to understand that the reason I brought Mort on board is because it was something fun to do. But we really... I did need help with Doki Doki. Doki Doki was kind of the evolution of this channel. You can go back, you can watch our old videos with the gameplay and the reviews and the kids with the stuff on their
heads.
On their heads. I enjoy entertaining. I'm not very good at it. I worked on radio before. It was fun. I never worked on camera because I was better behind the camera.
I think you're doing a great job.
Getting Doki Doki together with Mort and Flora was kind of the impetus I needed to get where we are. I want to grow this channel. I seriously love hanging out with y'all on Friday nights. This is the highlight of my week. I love doing Buzz on Mondays with Paladin.
That's serious.
I'm not doing Buzz. Sorry, Buzz.
Sharing.
Phrasing.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Penalty. First down.
What y'all don't understand is I know y'all do. I don't want I don't want fame. I don't want money. I want, and I know that Mort wants this as well. We want to entertain you. We want to create a community where
This is
we can
fun.
just.
We get to be ourselves, and this is fun.
My Friday night,
I'll laugh. It's a zero sugar. You realize that, right?
my
But I drink Coke Zero because of my diet.
Ah, yeah.
I drink Coke Zero because I'm diabetic.
I drink it because I have insulin resistance and my diet tells me I need to have zero sugar.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either. And diabetes runs in my family, so I'm stopping before I get diabetes.
I'm type 1.
You don't
So
want
mine was just Mine was literally, I was working on the radio, and my blood sugar spiked to 827.
Oh.
And it put me in the hospital for 3 days, and I was like, I don't want to die.
I deal with low blood sugar. Low blood sugar.
I hate low blood sugar. I actually prefer high to low because it makes me feel so bad.
I get very angry on low blood sugar.
Me too.
Woody
Me too.
Not just that, you're
Anyway.
a perfect fit for us.
So, guys, what I'm
If you
saying
want a
is,
mill,
the reason we put so much
you want
work,
feminine, so you can do the
the reason we put so much work in the back end of this
Crazy voices.
and had so much of our
a lot.
time spent outside of this talking and everything, just to bring it back to home. We love entertaining y'all. We love what we do. We want to do it more. We want to expand and
You're in like 15 minutes.
stuff. So, Waltz points to a peddler sporting different kinds of jewelry, and I instantly make my way towards it.
I did read that. There are all kinds of glittering things displayed, and for a few moments I feel myself drawn to everything. Then I notice the price tags. I barely have any money left from when the king gave me that pouch.
Oh, that's right. He like wrote out and it's like, here's some money, bitch. Get the hell away.
Right? I cannot afford any of this. Maybe we should do our errands first, then look for a gift. Maybe we'll find something as we look through the stores. But I don't get clothes. If I don't get clothes gift today, I may not be able to give him anything tonight. Ooh, princess.
Please, let's savor this wine.
Yes, let's save for this one.
This was a hard decision.
Let's make a quick 5-minute break. It is 11:30.
11:25.
11:25. So give us a 10-minute break. I swear, next week,
To
our schedule, it will be
11:35.
right. We will be out for 11:25. 35.
Till 11:35.
Thank you. We will be right back. And
After these messages, bing! We'll
After
be right
this-
back.
see, he remembers that commercial.
I've got a long memory.
Yep.
He remembers that Saturday morning cartoon.
ABC.
After these messages, we'll be
Right.
right back.
That was ABC.
Yes, it
Or
was.
it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12. But that was Electric Company.
I remember that.
Yes, it was.
We've
Long.
got a smorgasbord.
The brother shouldn't pay her if all she's gonna do.
Sturm
If
has
all
a
she's
long
gonna do
memory.
is
Clean the
Clean the
broom.
broom. The brothel shouldn't pay her.
her.
guys, we'll be back 10 minutes maximum. I did forget to unmute us.
So, TLDR, our peanut gallery was one of my people from my friends list, who's known me for a little over 10 years, probably 11 years now.
Yeah.
And they met over Hurricane Harvey.
Over
on my
Facebook.
Friends, yeah, on my Facebook list. And they've been talking back and forth for like over a year now. But tonight was the first night. So tonight, March 8th, they met for the first time face to face ever in their lives.
Music
Even
is
though-
laughing at me.
Oh, Musie's laughing at you?
Oh, yes.
Ah.
She's like, it's full of gold.
Do what?
She's like, it's full of gold.
Full of gold. So no, that was the first time they ever met. So you'll have to forgive them for being a little bit more talkative off camera. This is the first time they ever met first face to face. They're actually a good match when it comes to being friends. They have a lot in common.
We do.
And I mean a lot in common.
Musy's
So-
like, I have a... What was it Musy said?
What did Musie say?
Something earlier I said, I have a lot of voices in my head. That's why I take medication. Stream's full of gold.
Right? So Musie's got gold against you.
Ooh,
And yes, Argent has drank a lot tonight.
a lot.
Whereas I'm refusing to admit it.
I'm getting dizzy to the point where probably a good time to call stream because I'm not able to stand properly.
Oh dear, which it means if he can't stand properly, he can't read properly.
I cannot read.
Even though it looks like a lot of my reading coming up soon.
Oh, yes. Oops,
So-
I broke it.
No, that's right.
So,
Do
let's
we-
look for Karma's gift or let's run the errands.
Let's give the audience a chance. See what they say.
I kind of want to say let's run errands first, but that's me. So it's between last me, lunch, and Buzz.
And Musy.
Oh, and that's right. I guess last me has left, so it would be Musy now.
Probably, yep.
So forgive me, Musy.
Everything tastes like pennies. What the hell?
Why does everything taste like pennies?
I don't know. Probably having a stroke.
No,
Probably.
no. The stroke doesn't taste like pennies.
Mm. Everything tastes like pennies.
Like on one hand, as I say that I'm torn.
Chores first.
Chores first. So Buzz says chores first. Twitch side,
Lunch
lunch.
says errands first.
errands probably. So let's see if Musy says anything. Because it seems like for the
Musy is very responsible. She will do the errands first and then have fun later.
Exactly. So it looks like we're all saying errands first, which we might still find something anyways. And I feel like Karma will appreciate anything regardless.
Karma's being a little bitch right now, so.
But still, Karma is probably still enjoy it. Waltz has a good point. We might find something while we do the errands, and we can go get them out of the way. Besides, it is not right for me to put Claude above everyone else. Hey, we did choose right. We spend a few hours gathering supplies needing for the tavern, and only then do we start looking for Claude's gift. Princess, I can hold more of those bags for you. It's fine. I'm used to carrying lots of bags. Does Karma make you carry them around? Princess, you really should tell him off.
Be a bitch!
He does a lot of other things for me, but next time I think I will. So long as he gets out of his room sometime soon. I really hope he does. A princess. But now the problem is finding someone that he'll like. Or sorry, something he'll like, not someone. That's terrible. But now the problem is finding something that he'll like. What does Claude like? Princess! There's no reason for you to shout. Walt shakes his head at me, but he's still smiling. Let me offer you a deal. A deal? If you help me set up one of my puppet shows, I'll pay you. You win money for your puppet shows. I get tipped. So what do you say? I won't go easy on you though. Yes, I'll help you. Why do you seem so surprised? I was just thinking that everyone's right. You've really changed, Princess. Maybe having Karma as a partner really was a good idea. Being partners with Claude might have changed me for the better, but I doubt I have done the same for them. I'm sure Karma would have been very happy to see that you were buying stuff for him. Receiving gifts from admirers isn't the same thing as getting them from, as you getting things for him. He receives gifts from admirers. For a few moments, I think about the woman who chased us in town a few weeks ago, but a little, and I feel a little unpleasantness at my heart. Small things. A man will treat him to dessert every so often. I saw a lot of it when we did errands together. I always make Karma accept those gifts without killing the man. Killing the man? It's dramatic, but it sounds like Karma.
He punched Rumple when he asked him to marry him, joke or not. Karma wears his disguise to be convincing, but then gets angry when people fall for it. He is still very much a child. You know what he is? He doesn't like being flirted with. Waltz, do you know anything about Karma's curse? His curse? He never really talks about it. Claude may be even more stubborn than me, even if he is letting everyone help him with his curse. Waltz and I continue to search for a gift. Waltz tells me that I can look for something a bit more expensive, and then he'll put me to work for another day by helping him with his puppets. I return to the jewelry paladilla we found earlier.
Hello, madam, sir. What can I help you with today?
Do you have any sort of rose-shaped jewelry here? The man refers to me with a box full of many different rose-shaped earrings. You shared some love, so I'm sharing back. Ah!
Yeah, he said Avatar. I feel you.
But still, we showed love and he gives us love. I love it. He then shows me necklaces, and I realize belatedly that it is as if I am searching for something from Miss Karma, not Claude. My eyes scan the glass, nearly in defeat, before a little rose catches my attention in the back of the display window. It has a chain connected to it, but it doesn't seem long enough to be a necklace. What's that one?
That's a simple rose pendant, madam. It comes with a chain, but it can also be pinned on the chest.
The man takes it out of the display case so I can look at it.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's fancy. This is fancy, but not completely flashy. I feel a little click as I press my fingers to the pendant, and I realize it can also open.
Oh, yes. You can also put something small inside of it.
All I can think is like poison rings and poison pendants.
Memento mori.
Memento mori. This is perfect. I look at the price tag, and after making sure that it is not too expensive, I pay the shopkeeper. Whoops pays him an additional fee, and then we walk back to the merchant together.
At this point, I think it is probably the most sufficient reason. We're going to call it a night.
We're gonna call it here, guys. We might actually talk a little bit longer. Don't know yet.
No, probably not.
Probably
I'm
not.
very, very dizzy and very, very
dear.
not well.
Oh dear.
And
Don't throw up on me.
I'm not going to throw up on you, but I'm coming close. Anyway, we've been very off topic, very off stream. And Monday night, we will be playing Paladins. Tomorrow night, we will be dealing with our various issues.
Starting with the microphone.
Starting with the freaking microphone.
Because otherwise, I can't record lines if you don't have a microphone.
No, we will be fixing it tomorrow night.
Yes. So hopefully it'll be fixed entirely tomorrow night. Not just kind of, but entirely.
Anyway, guys, we will be back next Friday for another Visual Novel Friday.
There might be a Flora. There might not be.
Probably not.
There will be a Michael, though,
Yes.
who may not have many chances to speak. We're not sure yet, just because of how the story goes, unfortunately. But he will at least be here. He'll get used to being in our setup, etc., etc.
Etc., etc. Next Friday, less alcohol, more speaking.
Oh yes.
Everything will be fine.
Get
It'll
some
be great.
rest. I'll catch you Monday. Stay
Stay
groovy.
groovy. Remember, you rock. So, anyway. Next Friday, we will be back with Visual Novel Friday. Everything will be on point. Everything will be working because I refuse to let it not work one more weekend in a row.
Because no, that sucks. 2 weeks in a row, we had to deal with stupidity on something's part. Whether it's our microphone or last
Just me.
week. No, last week it was the damn game. The game was being an asshat.
That's true. And this week, it's just me being an asshat. It's okay.
No, it's the microphone.
So, guys, 8:30 p.m. Central U.S. time. Be back.
Be back. Check our Facebook. Check our Twitter. Make sure you follow us on our social platforms.
Indeed. And we will see y'all. Thanks y'all for coming. And we'll see you next Friday.